According to Japanese folklore, there are urban legends that are terrifying. The most striking is the story of the haunted house. 55 years ago, in that house, there was a husband who stabbed his wife and drowned him. My son drowned in the bathtub. Then the husband hanged himself. Since then, curious eyes come into the house. We'll be under the curse of death. Kurako. The second legend is the VI Cursed Dike, appeared in 1990. If you look at this, VI Sandalco's ghost will call that person and say, "You will die in 2 days." Professor of Cultural University, Mariga thinks this legend is true. You don't have any tapes or pictures of the Stocko ghost to prove. If you're a student who has this video, bring it here. I'll buy it back at a high price. Iori's not interested in this class. Since when have you been sleeping? It's lunchtime. Natsumi took out a tape. This is a video of her parents' wedding at 25. They wanted to see it again, but there's no ace machine like the old days, so Natsumi asked Iori Sao to copy this video via DVD. That way your parents can see it more easily. To help you with this, Iori immediately took Natsumi to the second-hand store, looking to buy an ice generator at a cheap price. They both happily went home. That night they found out there's a tape inside the locomotive. I don't know if there's a movie in there or not. Iori was curious and opened it. Suddenly Iori's phone rang. A message: "So you didn't pay attention to the video. It's just me." Natsumi watched without blinking an eye. You're too scared to turn it off. Suddenly the electric light flashed out strangely. And then the phone rang, but Natsumi didn't dare to listen. The other end of the line is Sandalco. Only now did Natsumi realize, this is the cursed tape that the professor told me about. God, I'm going to die in 2 days. There's a family that just moved to this town. Next to their residence is an abandoned house. The view of it makes the Suzuka girl shiver. Hair Nate, according to her classmate, that's the haunted house. Because they've lived here since childhood, I want to hear about the legend of the house. Anyone who lives there is dead. Very horrible and strange. That's why the house has been abandoned so far. I don't think you should be curious to go in there. Suzuka, finish listening to this. The girl trembled obsessively, stealthily looked at the abandoned house, at the second-hand store. Right now, the staff is very happy to talk to the boss. You're the one who sold the generator. Cho Iori, at a very good price. All three of you know there's a VI tape in there. The agent was curious, so she watched the video. The owner has not seen it yet, are having fun talking. The employee unconsciously stepped onto the wooden crate above. The boss found it strange and went to find the girl. The girl jumped on the glass table below. After a while, Iori and Natsumi came here to ask about the background of the VI video. The new owner said that he bought this locomotive in 4 days from a woman's house. In nearby, the social welfare worker found out she committed suicide. It shows that she's also seen the tape. When I heard this, Natsumi lost her limbs. So now 2 people are dead. After looking through the tape, one of the victims is the employee here. The two immediately went to Professor Morisuke. Tell me everything. He was so excited. Copy the video from the tape to a DVD. In just 1 day, Natsumi is due to die. So the professor decided to go through the video to find a way to get the girl out of this. Both of you immediately go outside and wait. Meanwhile, Suzuka happened to see 4 children haunted in this Habayu bear, forcing Kido to carry a lot of blue stones. Go into the house alone. If you don't do it, you will be beaten up. Because they were raped by these people, Kido hit the leader with a stone, then run into the hiding house. Annoyed, all 3 pursued. All the kids don't know that in this evil exists. Over here, the professor started playing the tape. He was stunned when seeing the Sako female ghost in VI Dike. As the video ended, the phone rang. The other end of the line is Sandalco. Morichi also wanted to talk to the witch, but I heard a loud sound that hurt my ears. I heard La Iori and Natsumi ran in. Not expected. The professor was very excited after seeing the video. The evil Stocko really exists. This experience is worth it. Even if you die, you will die. But Natsumi was terrified. You want to commit suicide, not to die at the hands of the evil Stocko. Mercide Nu reassures girl to calm down. I know someone who can help you get rid of the female ghost. That's psychic, Haru. People immediately leave at night. After checking the tape, Haru confirmed, "This is truly the abode of evil spirits. Who watched the video will be under the curse of death by the Sako witch." Professor prays for Haru to help Natsumi. "But you still want to meet Sadako in real life? You're out of your mind." Then there's no delay to perform a spiritual ritual to remove the curse on Natsumi. Let the girl drink a lot of water from one CA to another. "I can't stand Natsumi throwing up a pool of mucus." Angry psychic slapped for a blow. "Why did you hit my friend again? Shut up so we can focus on the ceremony." Suddenly Natsumi's eyes turned white. "Disciple." The psychic suddenly goes over and breaks the neck of his fellow student, and then kill yourself unconsciously. The psychic is also controlled and strangled. The professor immediately ran over, trying to save the psychic's life. "I thought she'd grab me by the neck and stab me in the head." By the time Natsumi woke up, everyone was dead. The other day Yori heard the professor say that want to remove the curse, then show the video to someone else. So Yuri volunteered to tell Natsumi, "Give me the tape." Yuri's purpose is to let the curse pass through her. That way, Natsumi won't have to die. The Wizard of Kyoto and the psychic girl Mao came here. According to Mrs. Haru's previous invitation inside, Iori started to open the tape. The ghost girl appeared to cast a death curse on Iori. Then the phone rang. "The Wizard of Kyoto, quickly come in. Take the phone and crush it." He said that the curse cannot be lost by passing hands together like this. Professor Morisuke's theory is completely wrong. Now you're both under the curse of death. Kyoto immediately drew an Axis talisman, pushing a part of the female ghost out of Natsumi. This will help Natsumi reduce her physical pain. When manipulated by Sako, the magician brought the two girls home. Want to get rid of the curse? You have to destroy Sadako. However, she is as strong as a Kyoto magician. They are not able to defeat the witch. So I thought, in a very bold way, it's taking advantage of the entity in the haunted house. Survey around the house. Two people saw an abandoned well. This is the best place to seal off evil spirits. Then they both went to the front door of Mao's house. I can feel the ghost boy hiding. Kyoto threw the stone in anger and chased him away. It's Monday. After Natsumi looked through the video, she knew she was going to die, and she was scared. While managing, she took the DVD that the professor had copied, then put it in the laptop, put it on YouTube for thousands of people to see. Natsumi wants everyone to be cursed and experience my dying feeling. Oh, God, that's crazy. Natsumi is afraid to face Sako, so the girl decided to go outside and lock the door. Don't let Yori stop you from killing yourself. This is when the female ghost appeared. Iori saw that and tried to break down the door to save you, but it didn't catch up in the end. When the Kyoto shaman and the three mouse returned, then it's too late. May the girl find peace in the world. The next day, Suzuka heard, "The 4 children I met in front of the ghost house went missing. The family and police are worried. Look for kids everywhere." Suzuka came home to tell her parents, "You think the kids can? I'm in the ghost house to verify this." Suzuka decides to go into the house herself, looking for the kids. "Your parents saw that coming over here." Suddenly the ghost boy appears. He pulled the father's head up. Next is the evil monk Hayako Kaura, cut off the mother's foot. At this time, the Kyoto wizard timely throw into the cloth bag containing Sako's hair beam to drive away the female ghost. But you've also got a death curse of the ghost house to save your life and Yuri's. With thousands of people on YouTube, there's this ugly girl reviewing this movie. Shizuka and Yuri must go into the haunted house together to watch the video. In the VI video, then Shizuka will be haunted by the curse of Sako, and Yuri will be haunted by the curse of the Mikoko house. The two female ghosts will fight to win your lives. Wait for them to weaken. I have the power to destroy them. Time is urgent. Everyone immediately brought the TIVI and the locomotive. Follow this plan at night, because it's the shaman's morning and the 3 Maoists have to prepare. The 2 girls started coming in, opening up the tape. The ghost boy immediately appeared. Suzuka's phone also echoed the sound of Sako. The ghost girl's hair slowly came out of TIVI. He grabbed the boy and dragged him inside. Karako then crawls out to avenge her son. Sako also immediately out of the TIVI. With psychic powers, Mao also knew what was happening in the house. Everyone. The two evil spirits have begun to fight fiercely. The girls are shivering. Who suspects is that Kayako can't stand the pressure of Sandelko hair, but a second later, the devil regenerated the body because they're immortal. Plan 7 failed. The shaman told them not to look into Sako's eyes, then run into the house. He threw the roll across the Koyako to attract Sako's attention. Too many chances to run to the well. Kyoto has now moved on to another option. There must be a volunteer sacrifice. That person will stand out to lead to female ghosts into this well. Then I'll seal it up. I'm sorry, they're immortal, so there's no other way. Yori decided to sacrifice herself to attract two evil spirits. Of course, they're going after the girl for their soul. On the one side, he crawled to the girl at the same time. The last guess. Two female ghosts merge into one monster. It's worse than before. He went down the well and killed Yuri. Suzuka had a chance to close the lid. There's a spell that seals the well. Still not strong enough to imprison the entity below, because it's evolved into a terrifying evil. The ring in legend.